Welcome back here. Tech Talk. Love this part of the show. This is the part of the show where we hear cool things, innovative things that are happening. And I got a future teller, fortune teller guy here. He predicts the future. He tells us the tech that we don't even know about, that we're going to learn about, that happens before it even comes out. This guy right over here, Nile Nickel. He's our Tech Talk genius. And Nile, we were talking earlier about the smartphone. Just a couple years ago, I had the flip phone, right? And I was so happy because it flipped. I sent a text once in a while, but it called and texted, and that's all I did with it. And I was very content and happy. My father, I think, still has them. But then these smartphones came out, and then suddenly I felt dumb because they were really smart. And I started doing everything from my smartphone. And I just came back from the Hong Kong Electronics Fair. And if you think your smartphone is smart now, holy pick, they were explaining stuff there I didn't even understand the smartphone's going to do. So tell us what's going on with the smartphone.
Well, I've been using the smartphone for everything. I've talked a lot about health apps.
Right.
So, I get into the health apps.
Well, two healthy, skinny guys like us.
Well, yeah, I need all the help I can get. And so as we get into the health apps, I use it for blood pressure,
right,
for weight,
right,
for heart rate.
Blood pressure.
EKG. I do all sorts of stuff with it. Blood glucose monitoring, everything.
What?
I have smart locks now. You know about smart locks?
Oh, my goodness gracious, yes.
Yeah, and so, if I've got somebody coming to the house, I could give them their own one-time code, one time and out, done, so I don't have to worry about them losing a key or coming back in when I don't want them to.
Great for that Airbnb guys, right? You don't have to be there with a key. You can send them a code, right?
Airbnb guys, or you've got somebody coming to repair something, or you've got the house cleaner coming that you're trying out, whatever it may be. But, one of the things that I've been hesitating with was a smart doorbell. You know why?
Why?
I said, what in the world what can you do with a smart doorbell?
So explain a smart. So first of all, it's a button. What do you mean by smart doorbell? I push a button, it goes ding dong. What's smart about that?
Well, that's sort of what I thought. What could be there? Now I've got a video to give us an idea of what a smart doorbell could do. We're going to talk about Ring, and so let's watch the video. The video has sound. Ready. We're going to see what it is.
All right, let's watch.
A lot happens at your front door. With a Ring video doorbell, you'll never miss a visitor.
You home?
You know what? I'm at the store. I'll be there in like 10 minutes.
Hello?
Oh, hey, thought I missed you. Got a couple packages for you.
Oh, great. Can you put it around back, please?
Anytime, from anywhere, Ring keeps you connected to the things that matter most.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, you guys. Text me what you want for dinner.
Okay.
Home security starts at your front door. The Ring video doorbell features HD video, two-way talk, and customizable motion detection, which alerts you when anyone steps onto your property.
Hi there, what can I do for you?
Is this 217 Pine Street?
No, I think you're in the wrong place.
Sorry.
Ring puts home security in your hands and makes it easy to watch over your property. With the Ring video doorbell, you're always home.
Okay, I've seen this before, right? It's got the video doorbell thing. So, and in fact, my buddy Pete Banks, he has one on his phone in London, and he was with me in Minneapolis for this Inventor Showdown show, and his wife walked past it, and he was talking to his wife through the doorbell, which I thought, dude, we have FaceTime for that. I do that, but here's something I don't understand about these video doorbells. What prevents the criminal from grabbing the thing, ripping it off the wall, and throwing it in the bushes?
Well, there's really two things.
Okay, what's that?
One is it's recording as soon as somebody approaches it. It has a proximity detection, turns on, starts recording.
Okay.
So you have a video recording of who might be trying to grab it.
Oh, I never thought of that. So I didn't realize it was recording. I thought it was just like the video.
The second thing is, and we might be able to zoom, I don't know, but the second thing is,
oh, look at that.
There is a specialized screwdriver that's a security screwdriver that basically attaches this to the mounting device, so it's really a little bit harder to rip off and remove from the wall.
I met this guy at HSN, right?
So
I met this guy.
This has been around for a little bit of time.
I met this guy at HSN. He was first starting to sell. In fact, I met another guy just recently in Hong Kong. I was on his yacht. And he was you got to meet this guy. He's got that code for the door, but he's got the pin genie, the rotating tumblers that you can never repeat. Like, I give you $1 million if you can do my code. Anyways, he said he met the Ring guy too. 2 weeks before a deal was made, didn't Amazon just buy them for $1 billion?
A lot of money.
With a B?
A lot of money.
In fact, I was talking to my buddy Lee, who knows the guy, and he goes, "How did the conversation take so short?" Because apparently this negotiation only took 2 weeks. And Lee, my buddy, said it was easy. They said $1 billion. The guy goes, sold. There was no negotiating.
Let's just get the bank numbers worked out.
All right, here's make the check out too, and can I take $1 billion check to the bank? That's how. There was no negotiation. It was in 2 weeks, done and dusted. Now, why would Amazon want to buy Ring?
Well, let's talk about that a little bit. First off, this has a lot of neat features, as you saw. But one of the things that they're doing that I think is really smart is, you know what? While this is a great device, and I absolutely think you should have one, let's say that you say, yeah, I'm not sure. They have a free app that allows you to log into Ring Neighborhood. What? And when you log into Ring Neighborhood, your neighbors are now sharing the details of what's going on in their neighborhood, your neighborhood, with the video and audio, of maybe salespeople coming through the neighborhood, or maybe some nefarious gutter cleaners or tree trimmers or whatever the case might be coming through the neighborhood, and it gives you a warning. You could get that for free, and it runs on any smartphone. So think about the opportunities that go with that. I want to know what's happening in my neighborhood. I want to know the security of what's going on in my neighborhood. I'm ripe for the ads that Amazon's going to implant on some of those videos and apps like that. $1 billion, you know what? From an advertising perspective, as you know, that's nothing. And what do they get on top of it? They get the sales from the product.
You know what I read? I read about this transaction, and didn't they have the number one product on Amazon, the number one searched for item? Was it Nest?
Nest was
the number one. Was the number one searched. So it was, of all the products on Amazon, the number one searched on it was this Nest, which was a similar security device.
It is.
So what did Amazon do? Just go buy the competitor and now they sell it all to those guys?
Well, you've got Nest, which is a smart thermostat, although Nest also now has all of the security suite as well, including smart locks. You can get it all through Nest.
This is crazy.
One of the things that they don't have is the video doorbell.
They don't have a video doorbell.
But
I thought they had a video doorbell. I didn't realize they didn't have one.
Well,
So this is pretty cool stuff. This is actually I've seen it in action. I've watched it on live shopping channels. People love it. They're buying it like crazy. I have friends who have it, talking to their wives, halfway around the world through it. And I love the community aspect. This is kind of new for me. I mean, the whole smartphone tying me into the community of the neighborhood with these video doorbell things.
Well, you know what is really, and I would have never thought 5 years ago that I'd be saying this. I have a smart lock on my house now.
Okay.
Never would have thought I'd have that. In fact, my wife, when I put it on there, she called me a lot of names that were foreign languages. I think mostly French.
French? Oh, I've heard those words before.
I'm not sure. She wasn't very happy, to say the least.
French truck drivers specialize in the mist.
There you go. And telling me things, well, we won't go there. But in any case, she now loves it.
So tell me about a smart lock. So the one I just saw in Hong Kong, this guy who's got the tumbler Pingini one, he's got a Bluetooth version. So as you walk up to your house, your phone is connected to the lock. It opens the door for you, so you don't even use a lock. You don't need to do a code. Just the fact it's like the car, right? Let's say your car tip out. Your phone is the fob, so Bluetooth to the phone, and then as you don't even lock the door, as you walk away from it, it locks behind you.
Well,
you're talking about that sort of thing.
Yeah, and now you're also getting the idea. When I'm on my way home, the Nest app could determine I'm on my way home.
Right.
It then adjusts the thermostat to the temperature that I like it to be. As it's doing that, you know what's happening? My power bill, which isn't huge, I've got a fairly small house, went down $100 a month because it adjusts the temperature up when I'm gone to 77 degrees. Just
all by itself.
All by itself.
So it's
when I'm on my
itself.
way home, it detects I'm on my way home, turns the thermostat down when I get home. It's nice and
cool. So
cool.
if you got a lot of freeloaders in your house and you want to get rid of them, I can remotely adjust the thermostat and get rid of them?
Yeah. And by the way, as soon as they walk out, you can tell with the doorbell that they're walking away. You change the lock.
That's awesome.
Listen, you got it covered every which way.
That's so crazy.
So, you stop and think about a lot of these apps. They're really doing some neat things that you don't think about. I work at home a lot.
Right.
One of the things that I hate when I'm working at home, somebody rings the doorbell. I'm working on something. something. If I get up, go to the front door and answer it, I then come back, I might have lost 3 or 4 minutes. I've lost my train of thought. On the other hand, with Ring, they ring the doorbell. I see who it is. I tell them to go away. And the next thing you know, I'm right back to work. I haven't lost
This
my
is
place.
insane. I mean, this is fantastic. It's all about the smartphone doing everything for us. Now, in Hong Kong, I've noticed a little bit of a trend. I've heard about it coming, so I was aware of it. On another show, I want you to talk about it.
Okay.
I believe in 5 years, we won't have smartphones in our pockets.
I think that's...
I think it's done and dusted. I think
that
we have
that's
our
coming.
last phone.
I think the only thing that I'll hesitate with is it takes people sometimes a longer period of time to adjust.
Right.
It's just like the self-driving cars.
Right.
Even though we could talk about some of the recent fatalities that have happened, they're safer. Period. They are safer. And with that, it's going to take a longer period of time for people to adjust to that.
Right.
Than
So you're thinking that phone's going to linger a little longer because we're comfortable with it?
yeah, you know what? They're still selling flip phones.
I know you're thinking to me, what are you talking about? No smartphone? Yeah, it's coming. All these Alexa and all these Siri type of voice automated and artificial intelligent type deals. I've seen stuff that replaces the smartphone that you don't even hold in your hand anymore. But I'm going to let this guy talk about it in the future. He'll give us some insight in that. This is coming.
You don't have the radiation concerns if you don't have the phone up next to your ear, right?
That's fantastic. Tech Talk, isn't he smart? I'll tell you something. This guy's smart. He brings us some fantastic tech on Tech Talk here at My Cool Inventions. Nile Nickel, if I want to get a hold of you, how do I do that?
Easiest place is right here on Facebook. Go to Top Technology Tips. You could find me there. You could carry on a conversation. I'll look forward to chatting with you.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Nile, for being on the program. You're tuned in to the My Cool Inventions Network.
Perfect.